Today's a tough run, got to admit. And it was all going okay. It was tough enough. And then along comes Karen to totally ruin the run completely. So I'm running along this road, which I've run on for about 20, 25 years now. And I wear my earphones, sometimes not normally down this road. And if I do, I switch them off and put on ambient mode so that I can hear what's around me. What's the time? It's about 2 o'clock or something like that. It's a hot day. The run is really, really tough. So stopping and starting is like stopping a motor and starting the engine up again. It takes more effort and more battery power. They go pretty fast down here. So I'm always aware, and I always jump in to the side of the road. Anyway, Karen comes along behind me, and in a big white Range Rover, big 4x4 of course, and starts bibbing me from behind. So if you run on roads or you cycle on roads, most people know that you don't beep your horn behind a cyclist because it really shocks them. And it's awful for them, and it can cause accidents. Same with a runner. It shocks them out of what they're doing and can, sort of flummox you and make the situation worse. But she bibs behind me and I just ignore her because she can drive right by me down this road. I've dipped into the side, so all she has to do is go round me. But no, she comes up behind me. She moves on as I move, comes up behind me again, stops behind me and bibs her horn. I can see she's there and I just keep on running. She then goes round me, parks in front of me. So I'm running up now, blocks my way, gets out of her car. And she's in a little floral mini dress, of course, with highlights. So Karen. And she's already completely exasperated. And bear in mind, I've been running for about 45 minutes. I'm hot, I'm bothered, I don't want to stop. I just want to get to the end, right? That's my goal. But no, she has this frown on her face and says, And I said, sorry, what do you want? She said, I just want to know if you're all right. Did you see me there? Can you see me? And I went, yes, I can see you. I was ignoring you. Because I don't appreciate it when cars come up behind, big cars, and I'm a pretty small person, and bib their horn. It's intimidating. I don't know what you want, and you could quite easily have gone round me. So what do you want? Well, you're a woman on your own on this road, and I just wanted to check you were okay and you knew I was there. So basically, I said... So you stopped my run to make sure that I knew you were there. Have I got that right? So just you, no other car on the road, stopped behind me twice, then once in front, just to make sure I knew you were there. And I said, are you not getting enough attention? Is that why you want me so badly to know you were there? And then she gets completely argumentative and the frown happens. And by this point, I'm drenched in sweat because I've stopped. And I'm sort of standing there. And she said, oh my God, for God's sake, grow up. I just cared about you. You're a woman running on your own. So I said, what? So if I had a man with me, then you wouldn't have to stop to know you were there? I'm still confused. I don't know what you want. What do you want me to say? Well, she said, well, grow up, for God's sake. I was just trying to help you. And I said, sorry, who is the one who's screaming and exasperated here? I'm completely calm. I can barely breathe. I'm boiling hot. I just don't know what you want. Well, I was trying to help you, and I said, do you run? She said, yes, I'm a runner as well, so I know. And I said, well, do you run on roads? No, I don't run on roads. Right, okay, so if you ran on roads, you'd probably know that when a big car comes up behind you, stops behind you, moves with you and stops again, it's pretty damn scary. And you've completely ruined my run. And it was hard enough in the first place. And then she completely lost it and started screaming at me. And I finally did break. I finally had to say, Karen, fuck off. Fuck off now. And I had to leave. And by that point, she couldn't deal with that. And so she kept coming back to me. And I'd already gone. I was continuing with my run by this point. But because she didn't get the closure that she wanted for Karen, the interferer, she had to keep coming. So she started walking away from her car and then following me. And I just had to finally turn around and say, Karen, fuck off! And I just screamed it and she sort of ran back into her car and left. And then continued to drive slowly next to me. It does really beg a belief. And if you don't run on roads and you don't know what I mean, it is really scary when somebody comes up behind you and shocks you out of you know, your headspace or what you're doing, and for cyclists especially, because we forget how loud a car horn is outside. And to come up twice behind me, I really didn't appreciate that. Made me very angry. She said, "Oh, but you know, you're now really upset." And I said, "No, I'm not." And she said, "Why are you?" No, she said, or she said something about me being unsafe or something. And I said, "No, I'm not unsafe. I'm pissed off. You've pissed me off because you've stopped my run now. You've ruined my run. I don't know what you want. All you have to do is leave. Just go, Karen." Anyway, so that was the experience. So today's run was full of issues, and it was hard enough in the first place. So thanks, Karen. Appreciate that one. Have a good day.